and you can do it online, right? You have a computer?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know either, but that's what's the same thing. I remember I kept it in my database for you, and I know it sounds funny, but that is what's coming through for you. And I guess it's a new reality. You know, we're changing everything and resetting here in 2020, or rebirthing the whole universe right now, and a lot of people are up in arms over what they're going to do and how they're going to be, how they're going to do the business. Do you listen to, do you gravitate towards, I used to do Ram Dass and Wayne Dyer, but I think they're both dead now. But one of the guys carrying the energy is a little funny-looking guy named, what is his name? Oh, shoot. He's so dorky-looking, but people just love him. Eckhart Tolle. Or Tolle. Have you seen him? Eckhart?
Yeah.
How to be here now and do the meditation. Okay. Well, tune into one of his 45 minutes. I think he's finally figured out how to run his remote computer from home himself, because I saw something on him recently for about 45 minutes. But see if he's got a message for you. But I really appreciate what you do, because I'm sort of like you. And Janet does techie, don't you, Janet?
I've done clerical admin stuff all my life. I worked for many corporations. I'm retired now. I'm 66. But I'm glad I know how to do it. Then I can run my own stuff. But, you know, I don't think anyone really gets to retire anymore. We just kind of shift. I don't have to get up and go to the office, nor have I done that for 15, 20 years. So I'm happy about that.
Well, Janet, I couldn't verbalize when Julia was on. I mean, I remember her name and her energy, but this thing, and she's over near Orlando, but I kept seeing her do this work. Now, I can sort of see the man that works like at an aquarium up around Jacksonville or Georgia, and he works with like octopuses and little things. Kids come by and look at these little animals and stuff, and I don't even know what it's called. It's like some community nonprofit thingy. But somehow Julia connected with that a long time ago, and she's just showing back up now. So, you know, I've got people that like to get readings, but they didn't know I was going to come back today and do it during the day. I usually do it at night. Well, Janet can appreciate it, Julia. Janet, you know me well enough, and you always said I did good readings. So what I'm getting is she's got something in her that is offered to, it's these people that I know they are planning it, doing it, but it's not here yet. But it is going to be shared in that avatar where they grow food underwater. And I don't know what it's called. There must be a name for farming or growing or something. But Cameron is bringing some of our future that we're creating in this reality, you know, making it real in this reality. Do you know what it's called? You live in Hawaii. Have you ever seen people that grow stuff like algae or thing or food for the human race?
Like when they grow taro, when they grow taro over here in Hawaii, they flood the field. So they have wetland taro and dryland taro, just like they have rice that grows in water. So I never studied it, and I'm not an expert. Hydroponics, yeah.
Oh, she's looking it up. Okay.
Yeah, no,
God's calling her. That's what I'm getting for her, but I had it last time, but I couldn't verbalize it. I didn't know, and I still don't know how to verbalize it. All I know is that psychically it's coming through that guy, Cameron, that we like. You know, the ones I get mixed up, but he's making that Avatar movie.
Greg Cameron's cousin, and it's been delayed because of COVID.
Great.
Avatar
well, that figures.
Movie, and I think it's been pushed back to 2021. The original Avatar came out in 2009. James Cameron. So James Cameron is the film producer, and Grant Cameron is the ufologist, and he's out of Canada. I guess they're both Canada.
Well, I wonder how Julia said she saw the first Avatar, but this energy wanted me to tell her. But I stayed with me because I always felt weird because I kept having that connection. And I kept trying to, whatever that energy is, it's another level. Janet, you know about that, higher than the astral, the mental.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the spirit guides and your angels or whatever. But I don't know if her guide in this up there was talking to my guide. But all I know is Janet stayed in the Akashic field for her. So it's like I had to come back. She had to come back here and say, are you picking up anything? And then I had to go into the library and pull that memory down in my database of that book. But that memory is still there, and I'm so glad because I needed to clear it. I've been holding it since, Julia. I was trying to tell her a long time ago because she was saying she was in Florida, but I kept seeing her over near St. Petersburg or near the water. So, Julia, I know this is a long...
That's where I want to move. That's where I've been wanting to move for a while. So, yeah, it's just like I said, the timing or the finances or, finding a place in my budget and, having everything sort of come together to make the move. It just hasn't happened yet. So maybe this, maybe what you're seeing is things starting to, have movement.
Oh, yeah, we're getting ready for the future. But you have to manifest it yourself. Yeah, you have to manifest it. You have to be interested in what the cutting edge means. It's not here yet. It's like precogs. I'm a precog. And Janet helps me anchor in the energy. And most people, she sees dead people and stuff, but we all help each other anchor the energy for each other when we do readings. But I'm so glad that you finally called back and I got to tell you because that is very, very important. It's very futuristic, but you need to be on the cutting edge of that industry or looking it up or getting involved in it because that's sort of a godsend. That's like your contribution before you leave this planet, right? It's like a mission purpose. So it's up to you. It's up to your desires, and it came up with your wisdom card, and just work on that. And I really appreciate you hanging and calling. And do you come back and listen to the shows? The shows you're on?
Sometimes. I just kind of hit and miss Blog Talk these days. I don't listen as much as I used to. I just kind of tune in, every once in a while to Blog Talk. I'm
so glad you tuned in today because I've been looking for you out there. So I'm so glad you stayed in my world. Well, don't forget me. Janet, we need a sign up for a newsletter or something. Do you remember that newsletter I made?
Do you have a website for this
we need
show?
Something.
What's the show that you're
going to
do?
I put on...
What is
today it says TJ Mars ET Radio Psychic. It says donations taken at American Communications Online. But the community was ACIR which is the ACIR Radio Club, which is what Suzanne is helping me with on Ace Folk Life. But I've got Janet Lessin as co-host for our ACIR Radio Club, ACR Radio. But Janet, your face, you help me with the Cosmos too. So, but we need a newsletter for all that we're doing, and we need to put it like James Van Prague has. So me and Janet, I've got a couple of newsletters that are really cool looking and paying for it. So maybe, why don't you call me, and maybe you can help us too while you're, getting yourself done. Maybe you can help us if you do clerical work, if you're up for it. But keep my phone number and give me a call, okay? And I can get you to help me do some clerical because we do books and audio books and publishing and all that, and everybody can be an independent contractor, and I can list you. But look on Indeed. People around here use Indeed for jobs, and then make sure you're on LinkedIn. Are you on LinkedIn, Julia?
No, I'm not on LinkedIn, but I have signed up with Indeed. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Try to get your resume on LinkedIn. That's where I got calls even from ABC Television producing and doing shows. So put yourself up on LinkedIn and remember me and Janet and come back, okay? But if you've got some time to do some clerical from home and get involved, I've got a whole bunch of associations of trying to build professionals and some real far-out stuff in the future. So you haven't ever seen a UFO, have you?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I thought you were on the Suzanne's. Okay. Well, that's okay. But if you went to see Avatar, you're awakening to your reality and you're tuning in. So that's a lot right there. So we appreciate it. But Janet, write down Julia's name. And Julia, do you want to email me at TJ Morse Agency? But Julia's in Orlando, and she can do, technical, clerical, and she can help me get my newsletter and stuff going. So we need to get organized and get all these people that are calling in for the psychic stuff. No. And we, Janet, Julia, she and I have the ability to meet all these people that you need to meet. So we'll have to make it so. It's sort of like you're manifesting, like out of Star Trek, that's real, but you don't know it's real, but it is real. So Janet and I have that ability to make it so on the planet.
Cool.
So,
cool. Cool.
Just work. Yeah, it's not always about what you know, but who you know. That's true. So keep in touch and let us know how you're doing. And you're now part of this show today, so write it down, October 15th. Are you kidding me? Is today the 15th?
Already,
yeah. This
hard to believe.
Year is going to be.
But I was there in 15 2 days ago. Where was I 48 hours ago? I've already done this 2 days back. Oh, my God. This is such a weird time to be alive, folks. Ascension age. Well, let's get on with the show, folks. Well, thank you, Julia. But stay in touch, TJ Morse Agency, Gmail, and look at our ACIR Radio.club, our American Communications Online. But Janet and I are the two that can try to keep the database up and get a newsletter going, and maybe you can help us, and we'll find those people you're supposed to meet, get connected to. Be doing your studies online. And what did you call it, Julia? Quadroponics? What'd you say?
Hydroponics. Hydro for water. Hydroponics.
All right. Well, get updated on us and come back and give us a report, would you? I'd love to do an article or a video on it. If you could, if you're interested. If not, let me know what you're interested in. But that's what I got.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great night.
All right. Come back and keep us abreast. All right. Let me thank you, Janet, for helping us today. 212. Thank you. Where are you calling from, and what's your name?
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. Are you calling from New York?
I sure am, calling from New York City and the Big Apple, and my name is Mary.
Hi, Mary. Have you called in before since Suzanne and I have been on, or not, in this year?
Oh, I think this
is not at all.
My first
ever in this reality that you know about, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being part of our show. You're live and it's recorded, and we keep these in our database to prove we have a history like time travelers. That's what time's all about. Record it and go back and look and see where you've been. So thank you. Now, you've never had a reading. Did you call in for a reading, or were you just interested in the talk show part of it?
Oh, I'm interested in a reading because I was just searching a product to sell on Amazon. It would be my first product to sell on Amazon. And so the thing is that I wanted to get it right. So I'm wondering if you could get a sense of whether this product that I was looking at is a winning product.
Okay. All right. My dog would get off the cards. Coco, would you get up? Ow! She didn't want to let me get. I'm sorry. My little, she's so cute. She's a little Shih Tzu. She's getting older now.
Oh.
She's starting to get fun. She laid down on my cards while I was talking to Julia.
Oh, really?
That's so funny. I got them, but she I need to read my cards, and she's not sitting on them. So, all right, let's see. First of all. Yeah, and Janet, you help me anchor the energy, and if Janet gets a hit,
I'm anchoring.
You know what a hit. Yeah, she's like James Van Prague. She sees dead people. I loved it when that show came out with a little boy, Yeah, she helped me with James. One of my biggest client ever was Michael Jackson.